6 minutes.
Good. All right. This is Heather with part 3. You've probably watched all this and gone, oh my God, what am I going to do? Well, looking at what I've just put on the board, and I know my writing's not as good as it could be, what do I do now? Change your habits. Change who you think is the authority. Find someone with health and life enhancements as their scope of practice. Because the scope of practice of a surgeon is surgery. The scope of practice of a drug pusher is drug pushing. The scope of practice of we better do more tests is not health. They're trying to stop you from dying. So if you imagine a line, and here's life, and here's death, they're over here somewhere stopping you from dying, and I'd like you to take a U-turn and go back to health. You'd like to do the same thing. So how are you going to do that while you're freaked out? Fear lives there with ignorance. You need to do something really clear, which is go back to the old wives' tales, the elders' oral traditions. Every culture knew what to do. Before they found Western medicine, processed food and chemicals, they were going really well. Yeah, people had accidents. And survival of the fittest meant that the planet was in a better state than it is now. You want to be sustainable, you're going to have to start with micro here, and you're going to have to do something about going and growing at least some lemongrass and make lemongrass tea. At least grow a lemon tree. At least do something, because what we're not doing is looking after ourselves. And when you start growing anything, you'll notice that it's got rules. And if you don't put it in the right place and you don't give it the right stuff, it's going to look pretty sickly. Or it's not going to make tomatoes. You've got plenty of flowers and it's got leaves everywhere and no fruit. Yes, right. Well, there's a problem. So you don't go off and think that you can trick nature. You don't go off and think, let's just do the quick way, because the quick way won't be the way that will lead you to what you want. It'll have everybody having money shelled out. So what are you going to do? Look, I've got a lot of information free online with all my sites. You must find somebody that you trust, that is actually going to have your best interests at heart, not their pocket, and not what they're told they're allowed to say, otherwise they're in trouble themselves. That would be the midwives and every healthcare practitioner. We have all been tainted with, we have to learn it a certain way, we've got to say a certain thing, we've got to tell you vaccination's safe, we've got to shut up and play the game. It is constricting upon us all, and slavery is really not what we're here to do at this point. So good luck. What are you going to do? Look at it again. You're going to change your habits. You're going to change who you think is an authority. You're going to find someone with health and life enhancement as their scope of practice. And you use the roadside assistance team when you need it. I am not saying chuck the doctors away. I'm saying they could deal with a wee bit more humility, because they don't have all the answers, and neither do I, and nature sometimes needs a help. But if we all slotted ourselves into where we were supposed to be, instead of with ego overflowing into everybody else's field, then we'd all be much better off. So go well.